Hi friends, it's story time. This is a book from school that you might remember. It's called Oh! See this exclamation point? That means instead of saying oh, it's oh. You're saying it with a lot of feeling. There's an alligator or a crocodile inside the O. This book is by Josse Goffin. Goffin? I think she's French. Let's find out what happens in Oh, because the title page is just like the cover. It's not going to give us any clues about the story. And when the story starts, it's only going to have a picture. There are no words at all inside this book. That's the first picture. Someone wearing what looks like a suit is pointing a finger. There's a dark sleeve with a white sleeve underneath. What is it pointing to? Let's find out. What? What is this? The hand that we just saw on the last page is holding on to a crocodile or an alligator's tail. I don't know how to tell them apart, a crocodile or an alligator. And the alligator or crocodile is wearing a hat and balancing a cup of something on its nose. And whatever's inside the cup, there's little lines coming out, and that means that what's in the cup is hot. That's supposed to be the steam floating up. Now, the way this book works is that is a preview of what we're going to see on the next page. Here we are. There is the cup of hot liquid. It could be hot chocolate, or it could be coffee, or it could be tea, but the flap is going to open and change the picture. Let's see what's inside. Oh, look at that. It turned into a big cruise ship with a fish poking its head out of the water. That fish looks pretty big. I wonder if that's the preview of what we're going to see next. Yes, it was. There's the fish swimming along with little bubbles coming up. And the fish can turn into this bird. It looks like maybe a duck. And for some reason, there's a clothespin on the duck's bill. That's probably not very comfortable. And that is a preview for the next page. There's the clothespin. They call it a clothespin because if you don't have a dryer, then after you wash your clothes, you might hang them up to dry. And these are the clips that you use to hang up the clothes. What could that turn into? Should we open the flap and see? Oh, that's a surprise. That fish has a very pointy tail and it's about to eat an apple. How did it find an apple in the water? That's kind of a mystery. Was the apple just floating along under the water? There's the apple. And the apple could turn into, do you know what? Let's see. Whoop. Here's this guy. He sort of looks like maybe a clown or like he works in the circus. I'm not really sure. And he has a net. And he's trying to catch a shoe with the net. That's funny. Why would you need a net to catch a shoe? Is the shoe jumping around, trying to get away? Well, you know how this book works. The shoe was a preview of what was happening next. There's the shoe. And the shoe can turn into... Oh, looks like a dragon or a dinosaur. And it's with a little crescent moon. That moon is looking a little nervous. Maybe the moon is thinking it might get eaten. Well, on the next page, do you know what you're going to see? I bet you guessed. There's the moon. Oh, the moon, I guess, did not get eaten. No, the moon is sleeping peacefully. And the moon could turn into a snake with a ping pong paddle. How could a snake play ping pong? Do you know that game, ping pong, where you use that little red paddle to send that little white ball over a net that's on top of a table? Ever seen that game before? Well, on the next page, I bet you can guess. There's the ping pong paddle and the ping pong ball, and that can turn into an airplane. Wait, an airplane with a pipe in its mouth? Wait a minute. Do airplanes have mouths? Oh, this book is so confusing. What's that all about? Well, what do you think you're going to see on the next page? There's the pipe. And the pipe can turn into a cat that's going to brush its teeth? That doesn't make sense either. Cats don't usually use toothbrushes. Looking at the cat's face, it looks like the cat isn't really sure how to do it either. And next to the cat, there's a glass, and maybe the glass has clear water in it, or sometimes kids say it's a glass of milk. Let's find out when we look at the next page. There is the toothbrush and the glass with liquid inside. What do you think the liquid is? What's it going to turn into? Let's open. What? An elephant sticking its trunk into a box. Huh, I wonder why that's happening. Well, on the next page, of course, we will see the box. But in this picture, the box is not empty. The box has something in it. It's a toy on a spring. Some people call this toy a jack-in-the-box. And when the box is closed, it has a little crank that you turn. And when you turn the crank, it plays a little song. Pop goes the weasel. Do you know that song? Well, the thing about a jack-in-the-box is it opens very suddenly when you're not ready for it. You're not exactly sure when the toy is going to pop out on a spring. So here's that toy, and it's going to turn into a carriage being pulled by a horse. And for some reason there's a dog riding in the carriage, and the horse is carrying a flower in its mouth. Which part will be on the next page? Let's see. Close that one and turn the page, and there's the flower. What a pretty flower. The flower can turn into a whole bouquet of flowers. And for some reason, the bouquet of flowers is being held by that crocodile or alligator that we saw before. And this time it's wearing the hat on its tail. Is it giving those flowers to us? What a kind animal giving us a bouquet of flowers. That's so nice, isn't it? And then, that's the end. That book has a lot of surprises behind the flaps, but it doesn't exactly tell a story. It's just a lot of different ideas that one thing can turn into another thing. You know, you could make your own story like that. You could fold a paper, and on the outside of the paper, you could draw a picture. And if there's a little bit of the inside still showing and some of the picture goes on the inside, then when you open it, you could finish the inside of the paper to be something else. It's a little hard to explain. I bet a grown-up could help you if you wanted to make some pictures like this book called Oh. I'll see you again on another day. I'm really glad you came to Story today. See you soon. Bye.